Hey y'all, it's your girl Mocha Latte back with another flavor intensive but not labor intensive after work meal because after being on somebody's job all day, who really wants to do all that anyway, right? So, this is an air fried salmon that I paired with a cucumber salad that is loosely based on a Din Tai Fung copycat recipe I found online. I had to use what I got, y'all. Okay, first things first, let's work on these cucumbers. I'm using Persian cucumbers because they hold their shape really well, especially when you're slicing. It just makes it so easy. When you slice them into rounds, try not to do them too thin because you do want a good bite when you put your fork in. Next, you're going to sprinkle on some kosher salt, put a lid on it, put it in the fridge, leave it alone. So while the cucumbers are literally chilling out in the fridge, let's go ahead and build up the sauce. So I am going to mince up some fresh garlic, add some soy sauce for the savory heavy lifting. I'm going to use some white rice vinegar, just enough to brighten everything up. And then I use toasted sesame seed oil for that nutty background note, chili lime seasoning because why not? And finally, honey to round out all that saltiness with something sweet. And that's where the similarities end on that Din Tai Fung cucumber salad because I didn't have everything. So we're just gonna whisk this up and set it to the side. So most nights, the answer to what's for dinner lies with what is on sale. And today it was this barbecue salmon from Sprouts that I picked up at 50% off. It was probably 50% off because it took an act of God to get out of the bloody packaging. So I am not a fan of anything pre-seasoned, especially pre-seasoned meat and especially pre-seasoned salmon and especially pre-seasoned salmon that is barbecue flavored. So I'm gonna go ahead and use two of my all-time favorite seasonings from Trader Joe's on the salmon. First, I'm gonna use this citrusy garlic seasoning that in my opinion just goes so well with fish. And then I always use this crunchy chili onion sprinkle stuff to make anything spicy and give it a little bit of oomph. It is so good. So next, we're going to put the salmon skin side down into the handy dandy air fryer. My air fryer happens to be a Ninja because that's all of my appliances. Wink, wink. I set the temperature for 375 for 8 minutes, but it probably should have been 400 for 10 minutes because I wanted it crispy. So now that the cucumbers have chilled a little bit, it is time to go ahead and add the sauce. Then I put the lid on it and give it a shaky shake until everything is well incorporated. And lastly, this Japanese multi-purpose seasoning from TJ's added just what the cucumber salad was missing at the end. And as you can see, the salmon came out perfectly crisp. I added some sesame seeds to the top of it and it was so delicious, guys. Just look at how flaky and fully cooked this salmon is. Oh my gosh, it was so good. And yes, this tasted as good as it looked. So if you want more recipes like this, something uncomplicated for after work, stay tuned.